don't even know how. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Hey, y'all. This is your girl, Dr. V, and you just tuned into another episode of Just Being V. First of all, I give honor to God, and I thank Him for trusting me with this assignment. I don't take it lightly. I give honor to my husband, Bishop Joseph Stanford, and to each and every one of you that's been rocking with me since day one. So, y'all, guess what? Today, I have someone that I love so much. I admire her. She's been a good friend, a sister. Um, just her spirit, her energy is always positive. You know how you meet people and one day they might be this way, then you see them again, there's some, another way or whatever. She's never like that. In all the time that I've known her, she has always been one way, and I give honor to her, and that is none other than Miss Sharon Simpson. Hey, beautiful.
Hey, Pastor Doctor. Or is that Dr. Pastor? Thank you so much for inviting me on your platform. I count it as a privilege and an honor that you would even think of having me to share the stage with you.
Listen.
And I too can say the same thing about you. Always have been the same person, very supportive, cheerleader for women, just loves the Lord and real. I think that's the one thing I really, really like. You are real.
Thank you. To God be the glory. Girl, that's all. I listen. I trying to be something else is tiring. I can't. Okay. I can't do that. I can't do that. But nevertheless. But listen, I thank you for agreeing to this, because I know you're so busy. You have the aunties, you do your thrifting, of course you got your church, hubby, the house, your wife, your work. Are you a Duchess yet?
I am a Duchess. I'm a Duchess now, as of January the 1st, as a matter of fact, at 3:02 a.m.
We got a New Year baby.
Yes, a New Year baby.
Boy or girl?
A boy.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Okay, so today the 19th, 18 days. Is he rotten yet?
He's on the way there.
I know it. Dealing with you, yeah. Oh my God, congratulations. And please give your daughter and her other half my love and tell them congratulations.
I will do that.
That is wow, amazing. That is a
happy MLK Day to you.
Happy MLK Day to you too. Did you go to the parade?
We were actually in the parade.
Well, I was supposed to go, but this knee told me no. Yeah, I was
Oh,
going to be with Davita, of course. I'm one of the queen things. I wanted to put on my crown and my sash, but you know, nevertheless, maybe next year, maybe
maybe
next year.
next year.
So, but yeah, that's my sister too. I love supporting her. But
Right,
this weather really had me, um, in a mode. But glory be to God. I'm still here to talk about it.
right.
So, today I want to talk about you are called the dignified dame. When I hear the word dignified, no matter of fact, I'm not even gonna go there. Where did the name come from?
Well, I was actually looking for a name for my
Mhm.
business. I am a fashion stylist, and I was looking for a name that I thought would be suitable and something that I thought would elevate and cause people to pause and say, dignified dame.
Mhm.
Okay. I
Yeah.
just wanted something totally different, not the average or not the regular degular.
Right, because you're not average and you're not regular. But let me go back. Tell everybody who you are, what you do, um, all of that stuff. We want to know who Sharon is.
My name is Sharon Simpson, and I am an over 50.
Baby.
I'm an
See.
over 50 mom, now a duchess, aka grandmother, of course, mother, wife, of
Mhm.
course, daughter, auntie, girlfriend,
Mhm.
cheerleader. I am also a cheerleader for women, want to see women succeed and want women to um, do better. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. I just want
Yes.
women to be the
Please.
best they can absolutely be. The other thing is, I love all things women's empowerment. I love that.
Mhm.
And empowerment in not only the mental and the spiritual, but also in the natural, meaning
Mhm.
finances. I don't think we talk enough
That's
about,
right.
you know, financial
We
empowerment.
don't.
That's big. That is big with
We
me.
don't.
Um, those are one of the things that I really, really talk about with other women.
Mhm.
Wisdom, making wise decisions, and be that as a mother,
Yes.
be that as a wife, be that as a friend in a relationship. Some of us don't even know how to be friends.
Mhm.
So those are some of the things that I
No.
think we don't talk enough about as women.
Mhm.
I also am currently employed by uh, an organization, Elks 8 More, and I'm a foster care recruiter. So I'm a foster parent recruiter, rather. So if you want to be a foster parent,
Awesome.
I'll let you, girl. Love, love, love,
Wow.
love, love, love the Lord. Love the Lord all the way down to my
Mhm.
pinky toe. Absolutely, positively
Yes.
sold
Yes.
out to Him, totally, completely committed to Him and to Jesus. And I like to have fun
Amen.
too. I like to laugh. I like to have
Yes.
fun. I love
Yes.
Jesus, but there's such a thing as balance. And I love,
Yes.
love balance. Love to support.
That's right.
Absolutely love to support. Um, I'm a writer. I love writing. I love to read. I love to
Mhm.
decorate. Um, I don't cook as much as I would like to, but I do like to cook and create
Mhm.
new and different dishes. And of course, the shopping, the dressing, sewing. I sew. Um, those are just a
Wow.
few of the things.
Oh my God. You are amazing. So listen, with the fashion thing, where did your love of fashion come from?
It started really, really young. My mom
Mhm.
has always been a fashionista, very fashionable woman, and she actually taught me how to sew.
Mhm.
So that's where my love of fabric, different textures, different patterns,
Yeah.
prints, coordinating, different colors. The sewing led me down that road. And also, when I was really young, I was very, 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 I
Mhm.
was not just skinny, I was skinty, or as they would say, bony.
Mhm.
And the
Yeah.
clothing was something that, remember this, did you say bony? Oh, she's
Yes.
bony.
Uh-huh.
So the clothing was something that made me feel good. It dressed up this bony body,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
just made me feel really good about myself. And the compliments, that I would receive, that was something that helped to heal me from the teasing,
Right.
and being laughed at for being, bony.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Well, baby, you've taken this fashion thing to a whole nother level. So we all we all know, and I can speak for me personally. Um, there was a time that I was 304 pounds. And so I would go buy some things out of Cato's, Ashley Stewart. And we all know that um, when you're a larger woman, your clothes are more expensive. And now, it's to the point, when you go somewhere and you want something nice, clothes just in general are, expensive. So what I found that you have found a way that we can still look good and do it on a budget. Tell me about that. Where did that come from?
Absolutely. So my motto is, you don't have to wear your bank account to be fashionable, to make a fashion statement. That's my motto.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a person that took pride in uh, shopping. What's the word I'm looking for? Being cost effective when I shop,
Yes.
shop,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or being frugal, I'll say.
Yes.
Um, Now there are times when I'm like, if I want it, I'm gonna get it. I don't care what the
Right.
cost
Right.
is. But the majority of the time, I'm just like, it's just clothes. It's
Mm-hmm.
clothing. It's
Yes.
clothing. And as long as I style it appropriately, then
Yes.
you can't tell where I purchased it from. I've seen people that purchase clothing items that are rather expensive, but they don't know how to
Mm-hmm.
style them. They don't know how to
Looking a
style
mess.
them. They do
Looking a
not know
mess.
how to. They don't know how to style them.
No, they don't.
And it's giving not fashionable. It's giving fashionless. It's just it's not giving. It's not giving at all. But
True.
thrifting. I've been thrifting. Oh my gosh, for probably maybe I know it's been over 25 years that I've
Wow.
been thrifting. I
Yeah.
started out shopping in consignment stores.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And consignment stores, I always tell people that if they want to start thrifting, they can just dip their toe in the pool of consignment shopping.
Yes.
And that's
Yes.
because consignment stores, they're curated. So
Mm-hmm.
they'll accept a certain type of blouse, certain type of skirt, certain type of
Right.
jacket, depending on the type of consignment store it is. But it's curated, which means that it's good quality,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Mm-hmm.
something that's fashionable. And
Okay.
it's and consignment stores, sometimes they cost a little more than thrift stores,
Mm-hmm.
but there are times when they offer sales and specials that you can really get some great discounts on the clothing items. And then gradually I kind of started going to thrift stores,
Mm-hmm.
and found some really, really great items, designer items in
Mm-hmm.
thrift stores. And thrift
Yes.
stores are much less than the consignment stores. And just but you have to have an eye. You have to have an eye
That's it.
for fashion. The other thing I tell people is, you have to know labels. You have to know labels, you have to know brands,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to know designers. And
That's
sometimes people get caught up in the price. Oh, look how much it costs, because I've been guilty of that too. Oh, look how much it
mm-hmm.
costs. It's only, but what are you going to wear that with, and how
Right.
are you going to style it?
Exactly.
Is it going to
Exactly.
even look good on your body?
Mm-hmm.
What's your style? Some people
That's right.
don't know what their style is. What's your style? you know All of those
So
things matter.
when you say what's your style, what do you mean by that?
Like some people, they're more conservative dressers.
Yes. Okay.
And
Okay.
they want, modest dressing is what
Mm-hmm.
they call it,
Mm-hmm.
dressing modestly, which we're supposed to as believers anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But some people, like for me, I like I'm not a conservative dresser. I'll just say I'm not conservative. I'm more contemporary, chic,
Yes.
or edgy. I'm 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 I'm
That's
I'm,
it.
I'm
That's
gonna
it.
push.
Edgy.
I might push the boundary. I might
I
push
love
it
it.
a little bit. I might
Uh-huh.
push it.
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna
love
push it,
it.
and I like different.
Mm-hmm.
I like different. Some people like minimal dressing. They're minimalists, so they're gonna put
Okay.
on something that they call quiet luxury, which is very nice, but it's simple. They're
Okay.
not going to add a lot of accessories with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be expensive, but it's going to kind of be a basic outfit, but it's going to be expensive. And you'll know it's quality just
Right.
because of the type of fabric it is. Some people are maximalists, meaning that they're going to put all the things on. They're going to put on different prints,
Mm-hmm.
textures. They're going to add all the accessories or the accoutrements, as they call it. They're going to add all of those things. They're maximalists. And
Okay.
so yeah, so those are, some people like street style. Like I do like street style
Mm-hmm.
for certain events.
Right.
It depends. For me, it's going to depend on where I'm going. What's the event? Or
Mm-hmm.
am I going to run errands? Am I going to hang out with girlfriends?
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to an event? Am I going on a date night with my husband? All
Mm-hmm.
of those things matter to me.
Wow. So okay, when you go to the thrift stores and you said labels, throw out some labels that you found and what if you don't mind what you paid for it. Like some of the labels, because you've gotten me. I'm learning now. Oh my God, what was I'll think of it before we get off. It's I saw a name that you have me looking at now that I've really grown fond of. I really
Okay,
have.
okay, okay.
Yeah, you
Now
you are
I
amazing.
get Banana Republic all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Banana Republic and Banana Republic. If I'm shopping at the G Dub, as I call it, if I'm
Yeah.
shopping there, then the dresses have gone up. So
Yeah.
dresses are now $6.99, $7.99. They've gone to like $7.99. So I can get
Uh-huh.
dresses. Banana Republic dresses are really, really nice dresses I purchased from Goodwill.
Yes.
Um, Also jumpsuits. They're like $6.99, $7.49. I've
Mm-hmm.
purchased Banana Republic. I've purchased J. Crew. I've purchased there are Express. I get a lot of
Mm-hmm.
Express. I get a lot of Ann Taylor. A lot of Ann Taylor.
Yes.
I've actually got some Norma Kamali items. Norma Kamali is this really high-end fashion designer. Have
Uh-huh.
purchased them. I actually purchased a brand new Norma Kamali dress. Tags were still attached, brand new, and it was still on the what's that? I'm trying to remember the Saks
Oh,
Fifth Avenue website. It was still on the website. And I think the dress at the time was like $6.99. Really nice dress. Second Norma Kamali dress, I purchased really nice dress. I think it was on the resale website. And I think it might have been $100. It was like
oh,
$6.99. Um,
oh,
I've
God.
gotten Karl Lagerfeld. I got a Karl
Mm-hmm.
Lagerfeld denim shirt. I got a Karl Lagerfeld a sweater. It was only at the time before the items went up in
Yeah.
Goodwill. It was like $4.99, brand new. I always get a lot of brand new, lot of brand new. Let me see what are some other brands. I've gotten oh gosh, it's so many. I can't even.
Yeah.
I can't even.
And you
It's
make every
but
last one of them
oh,
look
I get a
good.
lot of Fashion Nova. I do get a lot of Fashion
Uh-huh.
Nova. A lot of people for whatever reason, and I'm thinking I find Fashion Nova there because their sizing is off a lot of times.
Yes.
So if you order and you're thinking that you're ordering your actual size, it's not true
Mm-hmm.
size. Then when
Yeah.
I see it and the tags are still attached, I already know. I'm like, okay, they ordered it and it
Uh-huh.
didn't fit them, so they just gave it to Goodwill. Oh my gosh, so many labels, so many labels.
What are some
There's
of your
still
favorite ones?
some limited clothes, some limited. I like limited.
Mhm.
I like that brand. I like oh God, Calvin Klein dresses. Just oh my gosh, it's
Yes. Girl, I
so
got some of them in the
so
closet now. So comfortable.
exactly,
So comfortable.
exactly.
Yeah.
So many dresses. It's bananas. It's bananas.
Who are some of your favorite designers?
Some of my favorite designers right now, I do like Norma Kamali. I love
Mhm.
Norma Kamali clothing. And some of the favorite designers are probably people that I cannot quite yet afford.
Yeah.
I can't purchase all of their items. There is I can't think of the name, but I love, oh my gosh, I absolutely love, oh, Scapelli. I love, oh my
Okay.
gosh, the clothing, the details is very
Mm.
odd. Oh, I love Christopher Rogers. I've gotten Target. I get a lot of Target brand dresses.
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
shopping in Target, y'all. So don't I'm
Yeah.
not shopping in the store, but the clothes are on the Rex in the G Dove. A lot of
Yeah.
the collaborations. But yeah,
Okay.
Christopher Rogers.
Okay.
Christopher Rogers, I love him. I love his designs. Absolutely love his designs. But like the Coens, I don't have the Coens
Right.
the not yet. But I
But you,
love Christopher
yeah.
Rogers.
Oh, wow. So, name me like what is one of the most favorite pieces that you've ever purchased that you found? What was that treasure?
Let me see. What was the treasure that I found that I'm like, oh, I got this cow hair large tote bag. And it looks just like it. I mean, it looks so expensive. It when I saw I couldn't believe. I was like, nobody grabbed this bag yet. It's a nice. It's so amazing. I was just like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, oh, you know how the light shines over something like on the
Yeah.
cartoons when you just see that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I was. That's how I was. That's one of the, and it was just $5.99. Very, very, very nice. A very nice. I mean, really, really nice bag. And it's not a label in it or anything, but to
Mhm.
look at it, it looks like it was like a $300 bag, and it was just $5.99. That's one of the things that stands out.
Yeah.
I know I've purchased a couple of pairs of shoes that got a pair of boots off of the Poshmark website,
Ah,
cow print boots. And when I tell you those things are sick, they are
ooh,
sick.
I
They're
know they
sick.
are.
They're sick. They're
I know
sick.
they are.
They're
I know
sick.
they
They're
are.
sick. And I love Poshmark. So that
Me too.
I'll also tell people Poshmark and ThreadUp.
Mhm.
I love both of
Girl,
those
don't you talk about
websites.
thread up. I got something in my cart now. When I get off,
Okay.
I got to go get.
I
Baby,
love
I love thread up.
I
I
love
love
them.
sis. Matter of fact, I got like
Oh,
2 or 3
ASOS.
boxes.
I get ASOS. I got a lot of ASOS clothes from
Okay.
them. A lot of ASOS. Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
hmm But
What
what
is
I will say is when you're going to shop
Mhm.
online, if you're doing online thrifting, the only thing is you have to be familiar with the size of that particular designer
Yes. Yes.
because you can't return those items.
No.
You
No.
have to. So I would advise anybody to, if it's an Ann Taylor,
Mhm.
or if it's a Banana Republic, if it's a J.
Yes.
Crew, try those clothes on locally. H&M, a lot of H&M stuff ends up in
Uh-huh.
Goodwill too. A lot of H&M stuff.
Yes.
Try those items on locally, and then that way you'll kind of know what size to get. Or the other thing I always tell people is size up. Just size up
True.
because you can always take it up. But if it's too small, then you
That's
you
right.
you just you just gonna give it away.
Yeah, and you can like you said, and you can't return that stuff.
You cannot
So
return it. Mm-mm.
so now I
Gap. Oh, that's another thing I find. Gap. I find Gap all the time. I forgot about.
yeah,
Now I remember it.
yeah,
Gap, Marc Jacobs, just all of yeah.
yes. And I love Marc Jacobs. And you know what? I love Mark Fisher shoes.
I love Mark Fisher shoes. You're absolutely right. Yes.
And
Love
what is it? Vince Camuto.
Vince Camuto. I get Vince Camuto. I get all of the Vince.
You got
Let me
me
tell
into
you,
him.
I
You got
got a
to get into
brand
him.
new pair of Vince Camuto studded suede boots from the G Dub. Yep. Another thing I tell people is
Wow.
try all of the clothing on. When you actually go
Yes.
to a local thrift store,
Mm-hmm.
try on the clothing, because you would be surprised. Sometimes some of the brands that I'm not so familiar with,
Mm-hmm.
I've actually tried them on thinking that it might be too big and it
Right.
actually fit. Or I've tried
Yeah.
them on thinking, oh, this gonna fit. This is my size,
Uh-huh.
and it was too small.
Yes. I had that problem. I had that problem. You are exactly right. And then, like you said, the things that you think you can't fit, it just, it fits. So you're absolutely right. Definitely try on, whatever it is you're going to purchase. So my next thing, during the year, well, we just starting the year now. What is the color for this year? Because
Brown. People love browns,
yes.
burgundies,
Mm-hmm.
plaids. Plaids are a big hit.
Yes.
They really made like a comeback this year. So the browns, the burgundies, the plaids, they really, really made it. The plaids made a big comeback. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Which I do. I love plaid. And I do love chocolate. Oh my gosh, I love chocolate brown. I love that.
It's
Yep.
beautiful. I've gotten I've had some people wanting me to do the chocolate tie with the leopard print on top of it. So yeah, the browns are browning.
Yes.
The
Yes.
browns are browning, baby.
Yes.
So now I okay, you started, okay, you've been thrifting, and we got the name, Dignified Dame. So now I've started seeing something on Thursdays. What is that?
Thrifted Thursday. Okay, so I started doing Thrifted Thursday. I started doing it on social media. This was during the pandemic. So it's
Mm-hmm.
probably been like closer to 4 years, maybe closer to five
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
between 4 or 5 years. I just started doing it. A lot of people, we had little or not much to do.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start showing off my thrifted items
Mm-hmm.
on social media. And I just started doing it one Thursday and I called it Thrifted Thursday.
My God. And then it just grew from there to now you're on TV.
It grew from there. I was contacted.
Mm-hmm.
Tina reached out to me, contacted me, and asked me what I consider doing Thrifted Thursday on WSAV. And it was nothing that I did. I didn't seek it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go doing no behind the scenes.
Baby, when it's for you, you ain't got to. You ain't got to. We can leave that where that's at. You,
Exactly.
you ain't had to.
And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And it was
This
only
is
the Lord.
amazing.
Only the
Only,
Lord. Only the Lord
only.
that did that. Only the Lord. And you've appeared on there several times as
Yes,
a model.
yes. And
And
I've
you killed it. You
enjoyed it.
killed it.
I I enjoyed it. It was exciting. Girl, it was exciting. I just admire what you do. Again, like you said, your love for women, you want to see them at their best. You want to see them at their best. And I just, I honor you for that, because like you said, you want us to do better. You want us to do better, and this takes nothing away from anyone that will watch this. Facebook, Roku TV, Fire TV, none of that. We as women, I want us to do better.
Yes.
I want us to do better.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I want us to
And
do better.
I know us as older women, we do have a responsibility to
Mhm.
mentor younger women.
Yes.
And unfortunately, some younger women, they didn't have a good foundation.
No.
Unfortunately, their mothers, some of them were not available. They
Mhm.
were not present due to life, um,
Right.
or they themselves didn't have a good role model. And some of the things that I see are generational.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, we have
Yes,
to break that cycle as
we do.
women. That can be by a conversation that we have with them.
Yes,
That can be by something as simple as just checking on somebody. And
that's
I
right.
do that all the time. And then that
Yes,
starts a relationship,
that's right.
that draws them in. That can be something as simple as, like we're talking about, dressing, the way you carry yourself.
Yes,
And then
yes.
they're drawn to you. They're looking at you, the way you conduct yourself. The way they even see how you don't get involved in foolishness and in
Come on
mess.
here. Come on.
All of that plays a part in
That's
somebody
right.
wanting to connect with you,
Yes.
and
Yes,
wanting
sir.
to be a part of your circle, or even asking you to be their mentor, because that happened to me. Someone asked me
Mhm.
what I mentor them, just
Right.
because of the way I carry myself, the way I conduct
Mhm.
myself. Yeah.
And that's you. That again, like I said, that is you. So listen, I I'm gonna go for it because today is the 19th day. Tomorrow will be a month. So I wanna we're gonna spend about a minute and a half, 2 minutes on this. Um the dress.
I knew that was coming.
The dress,
I
baby.
knew that was
The
coming.
dress, the dress. The dress.
So this is what I'm gonna say about the dress.
Okay.
The dress was a bad dress. Now
What you say?
the dress is bad. It's fire. It's a fire dress. Okay. It was, as the young folks say, eating down.
Yeah.
Oh, the
And
dress
left
was
no crumbs.
down.
And
Okay.
left no crumbs.
Left no crumbs. Plate clean.
What?
Okay. But
Mm-hmm.
and I have to give props. She got a bad body.
Yeah, don't she?
Body is
Don't she?
banging
Don't
for
she?
days. Body yada yada. Okay. Body
Yes.
yada yada. Okay.
Yes.
And I have no problem with her wearing the dress to somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
As a first lady on a national platform,
Mm-hmm.
there is a responsibility that you have
Mm-hmm.
to dress tasteful, to dress modest. If she was praying, she should have been covered.
Okay.
Should she have worn the dress somewhere else with her husband? I haven't. Yeah. Well, you wear the dress out with your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all going to a celebrate your anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all on a trip, somewhere across the waters.
Yeah.
You're doing some type of event at your house, maybe with other couples. Yeah, by all means. But
Mm-hmm.
just on that platform, I wasn't feeling it for that platform.
Okay. I respect that. I do. Like I've girl, I saw somebody they had the dress on a casket. Because that's girl, they had the dress on a casket.
Oh my
See,
God.
can you please end this? Because and that's why I said
gosh.
tomorrow, because their event was December 20th.
Mhm.
And Sharon, I just couldn't believe that people were in 2026 was still,
Still talking about
and it's like they're waiting for her to apologize, or they waiting for and it's just it's crazy. But this is what I want to say. Like you said, the dress was fire. The dress was nasty. Listen, and you know me. I would have wore that dress. I would have wore the dress. Now that I lost weight, I would have wore that dress. I probably would have had to put on some butt pads. But other than that, I would have wore that dress. I honestly, and again, this is me, and being an apostle, for them being at a gala or whatnot, I did not see anything wrong with it. I think people will make more out of something with with the lines, and the lines it was leading to her private parts and all that. Why would I?
Yeah, I didn't get that part.
Honey,
I said I didn't get.
honey,
I didn't get.
you see what I'm saying? And that's the thing that got me, sis, was that now y'all are picking. A lot of people thought the thing was nude. Man, come on now. How many of these prom dresses, all these dresses you've seen with the complexion nude? Baby,
Yeah.
can you please turn my light on because I'm getting dark?
Okay.
Um, that was the thing. That was the thing with me, Sharon, to where I think it was extreme.
Yeah.
It was extreme.
Right.
And so this morning, and that's the only reason, girl, I love that couch. Oh my God. Okay. So the thing that I want to say, because this morning when I woke up, because I didn't get into it, because God had told me about, he said distractions causes deaths. And when we're distracted by things, like if we're driving and we on the cell phone, you can cause a crash. Distractions.
Mm-hmm.
You looking at a crash, ain't paying attention. Now you done hit somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Distractions causes deaths.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, it was not a distraction on their part, if that makes sense. Because a lot of people, well, they knew what they was going to do. They knew the different things. I think for me, it was an exposure of the hearts of the body.
Mm-hmm.
It was an exposure of the hearts, because when you constantly can bring up this man's past, I got tired of hearing about Giselle. All these different things. If you're gonna talk about a dress, talk about a dress. But how he cheated, his ex-wife. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
all of that came up.
yeah, people were waiting on something to just keep making it worse. If you're gonna focus, you ever seen like when they had the presidential candidates and they doing the debates? Stay on the subject at hand.
Right.
Stop bringing all that other stuff in. But this is my thing. Because I know a lot of people may have said things about, and probably still do, really don't care, about my piercings. Who does she think she is, a pastor and apostle with piercings and tattoos and all of that? I didn't catch God by surprise.
Right.
With none of this.
Right.
And so I just want us to, there is no blueprint, there's no book on a first lady. And so we have got to stop taking, I saw my first lady wouldn't wear that. My first lady don't dress like that, but that's your first lady. We have got to stop taking certain things and trying to put people in a box and then want to call them unholy, unsaved, a hoe, a Jezebel. That's unfair. That's my thing with the dress thing. The way that the body tried to rip this woman apart,
right,
over a dress. It was horrible. And
it's like, and just the dress, just talk about the dress. You ain't got to go
right.
Don't add nothing that's not there.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And with one of the pastors saying, calling a $2 hoe and all this.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes. Since it was bad. It was bad. That's
wow.
why I had, how sometimes they'll say, let this sleep for 30 days. There was a lot of things because it kept going on my feed. And I didn't want to look at that because again, what's her name? Is it Kim? The Real with Kim Real, whatever, the preacher lady.
Oh, Real Talk Kim.
Yes.
Talk Kim. Mm-hmm.
I've seen her wear stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She has her style.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Caucasian women drag her.
Right.
Other I just us as a people.
Mm-hmm.
To that, when it comes to fashion and what shouldn't be, and I saw what's his name, the prophet. He was saying Brian, what is it, Brian Carr?
Yeah, Brian Carr.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was saying, like, is it conviction or is it what you've been taught? Come on here. That was good. Is
Mm.
it? Are you really feeling convicted? Because if
Wow.
we're both saved, we're both
Mm-hmm.
sanctified, and I got on a dress and you have on pants,
Mm-hmm. Right.
why try to condemn me because I
Right.
have pants on? If
Mm-hmm.
I'm not convicted, but because we have been told women shouldn't wear pants in the pulpit, women
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't preach in. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So is it conviction or is it, what you've been taught?
Right.
And I just think with fashion, I ain't saying have on, when we in church, have on nothing that, especially if you got a big booty, stuff like that, have on something skin tight, and
Right.
and a lot of people, they're hollering about, slips, bring slips back. But you said something profound. The older women,
Mm-hmm.
where are the teachers?
Mm-hmm.
Where,
Correct.
where are the teachers?
Correct.
Because y'all are trying to, some older women are either still in the club, they still doing stuff, or they dressing like that. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
So where are the
Mm-hmm.
older women? Where are the teachers?
Mm-hmm.
But again, where is the blueprint, and when can we just stop boxing somebody in? Because yes, we do have a responsibility. We are held to a higher standard. Um, but when is the line drawn to God's standard and man's standard?
Mm.
Because if I put on something and I don't feel no conviction, why do we come and want to try to condemn somebody or make them feel convicted? I saw
Mm.
what I put on. I looked in the
Mm.
mirror,
Right.
and now because God didn't convict me or the Holy Spirit didn't convict me, now I'm a harlot, I'm a Jezebel. And when people throw this stuff around, and I'm gonna leave it unless you have something else to say. I want people to realize something. First of all, Jezebel is a spirit.
Correct.
Jezebel can be a man or a woman.
Correct.
That's one thing.
Correct.
And second, to say, oh, she ain't saved, she a whore and all of this. But I want to go to Rahab. Because that's my girl. Because I know that's probably who I would have
Come
been.
on now. Come on
That's
now.
probably who I would have been
Come
back in the day. I
on.
would have had a whole
Come
house.
on, baby.
Rahab
Okay. Come on
is in
now.
the direct lineage.
In the lineage. Yes, she is.
Am I in the word?
Yes.
I'm in
Yes.
the word. Because if I'm not mistaken, ain't Rahab Boaz's mama? Oh, okay.
Okay. And Rahab was a what? Oh, okay. She was a what? Okay. Hmm. Okay.
So when we, and girl, it eats me when I say we, because I know there's people that don't do this, but as a body, we've been taught so much, and it's been branded, and it's like we're afraid to come out of that thinking, because then and this is what I believe, if I start thinking different, then it's saying that my leader or whoever I was under wasn't teaching, or they weren't correct. You see what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
think it goes bigger. You want to think different. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but because I was taught by so and so and so and so,
Mm.
then it must be, it must be true. And
Gotcha.
that's how I see it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning when I woke up, I saw service. It was her birthday, and I didn't catch the lady name that was praying over her. Girl, that lady, oh my God, she said, "Forgive us for everyone that hurt you, that broke your heart, that tried to rip you to shreds. Forgive us." Because this is something we haven't seen before. So give us a minute to catch up. Since I was like, wow.
Ooh, that's what she said.
Give,
Wow.
yeah, go on on the, yeah, I got it on both pages, and she was praying over her, and girl, she hit the floor. She said,
Wow.
forgive us,
I got
because
to handle
this,
something. 1 second.
okay,
One
baby,
second.
go ahead.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
I hope y'all are enjoying this. And y'all, this is just conversation. Um, we ain't here right, wrong, none of that. This is conversation because as for me, I believe that it was taken too far with the dress and I think too much emphasis, um, too much talk, too many opinions, and God is not worried about our opinions. Um, and so that's why I brought up the dress and
Girl,
she's back.
I have to tell you what happened. We'll talk off the air. You're gonna
Okay,
laugh. When I tell you what happened, you're gonna laugh. But go ahead.
okay, okay. We gonna
But yeah,
yes,
so you said the lady was prophesying over her.
yes,
Oh wow.
yes. The yeah, I guess they called her in to preach, for her birthday.
Mm,
And yeah, she told her, she had her hands on it. She was like, preach, you are enough, you are who God called you,
mm,
and forgive them, forgive us for
mm,
everybody that put their mouth on you, everybody
mm,
that broke your heart, everybody. Because I
mm.
mean, sis, she's bad, she's smart, but you're not going to tell me thousands and thousands of people just being nasty. I know it
That's
hurt.
awful. Well, the
I
other thing
know.
is, it came from the body of Christ.
That
It came from the body of Christ.
and the first thing everybody always wants to say is, "See, that's why the world look at us, and that's why people don't." No, no, don't put that on the world because then the world should have been talking about it. The
Right,
world should have been talking about it, not
right,
the body.
right,
We're supposed to cover and protect and to extend grace.
right.
But to just go in for somebody's jugular, no, we don't do that. We don't do that.
I'm sure, which I don't watch him, but sometimes stuff will pop up like in my YouTube
Mm-hmm,
feed. This particular bishop, I already know he probably said something because I'll
mm-hmm.
just read the caption and I'll be like, no, I'm not
Right,
listening to that.
right. And it's the thing is sad. And no matter how many times you can do a podcast, get on TV, do interviews, stuff like that, people it was still wrong. But who is to say? Who are you to say that it was wrong? Are you approved by God to say it was wrong? Just like so many people, and I'm not trying to get off the subject of fashion, but it's just like far as where the Bible says that women shouldn't wear men clothes and this and shouldn't dress like that. Well, first of all, there weren't pants back then.
Correct. That's talking about transsexualism.
What?
That's what that's talking about. Everybody wore would look like a long skirt or a robe.
Yes,
Everybody.
yes, yes. So when they try to again, when they try to pick this stuff, and they want to pick and choose, you got to understand in what context and what time that it was written.
Correct.
All of that.
Correct.
So it's wow. But like I said, I loved it. If I knew we was going somewhere, black tie event or whatever, I ain't gonna lie. I put it on something similar to it. And like you said, I like to push the edge. I just like being me
Mm-hmm.
because God is not concerned with my outer. He
Mm,
wants my inner, and then once my inner will start showing on my outer.
mm,
And just because I put on a bikini or strapless dress, that don't mean I'm not saved or sanctified or called.
mm-hmm,
He's given me the okay that I can, that I can do that.
mm-hmm,
Because even what Vashti,
mm.
the didn't the king want her to come and prance around?
He
Oh,
sure
okay.
did. He did. He sure
Right.
did.
Okay.
That she
Okay.
was absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
And was.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and when they were saying far as with dress, modest and different things like that, is because they looked at how the rich, the entitled, the royals, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And flaunting that and not caring if the people ate, if they had what they need. That's where the dress modest comes from. But
Mhm.
anywho, so I just wanted to put that out there.
Mhm.
So now you have about 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. You can say whatever it is you want to say about fashion, any events you got coming up, the aunties. You got 2 to 3 minutes. The floor is yours.
What events do I have coming up? Oh, um, I will talk a little bit about an event. I was invited to be a judge on the panel for selecting the most fashionable couple at an event. 100 Black Men are doing. It's for Valentine's Day. It's a Valentine's Day
Ooh.
ball. It's on the 14th. Um, so I'm putting that out there because I just want to promote the event
Yeah.
for them, since they
Awesome.
asked me to participate and be a part of it. Aunties, we got, when I tell you, everybody doing so many different things.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't even know when the aunties are about to get together again. I'm gonna be honest, because the
Okay.
aunties got so much other stuff going on.
Because I need to get the
I don't,
aunties up here. I need to get the aunties up
I
here.
don't know, child. Well, I don't know if you might could only get two aunties at a time, maybe
Okay.
even one.
Look, that'll be fine. That'll be fine.
We all have stuff going on. As far as fashion goes, um, the other thing I tell people is to make sure that you dress comfortably. That's
Yes.
another thing. Um,
Yes.
just because somebody has an outfit on, it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to look good on you, or that you're even going to be comfortable in the
Correct.
outfit.
Correct.
Know your body shape. That's
Yeah.
another thing. Know
Please.
your body shape.
Yes.
Because some outfits look good on other people because of their shape, but
Yes.
then you put the outfit on, I mean, it might not be appealing
Right.
or flattering
That's
on
it.
you.
That's it. And that's
That's
nothing derogatory. That is just the truth.
It's
That's
nothing derogatory, it's
no,
just the truth.
it is.
Correct. Now I do, since we were talking about outfits, did you see Nene Leaks' outfit?
Girl, no.
You didn't see her New Year's Eve outfit?
No.
Okay, I want you to take a look at her
Okay.
outfit. When you get a second, when you get a chance.
Okay.
Now
Ooh.
her outfit was, it was no nude. It was okay. It wasn't nude fabric. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Wow.
was. It was. She was. You saw everything except for the little part that she had exposing her lady
Oh.
bits.
Okay.
Mhm,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that. I'm gonna have to find
mhm,
that.
mhm,
Wow.
mhm.
Last thing, shapewear. Shapewear. What do you think of
Oh
shapewear?
my gosh, shapewear is a must.
Please,
You must have
please,
shapewear.
please.
And what I do think is, I will say this though about those bodycon dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can't put a bodycon dress on. Everybody don't have the shape for a bodycon dress. But if you are going to wear a bodycon dress, then you should have some flattering shapewear on.
Yes.
Because what I hate to see is those dips and craters and dimples. I hate to see that in those bodycon. I absolutely hate seeing that. Shapewear can either make your outfit or it's gonna
Yes.
break your outfit. If you don't have no shapewear on, it's
Yeah.
gonna break the outfit.
That's
It makes a difference.
honestly, it does. It does.
The other thing is, if you have a square shape and you're not that curvy, shapewear and a belt can give you the illusion of a waistline
And that's what I was
and
going to
add
ask you.
curve.
Give some fashion tips about waistline if you're bigger at the bottom and small at the top.
If you're bigger at the bottom of small, you want something that's gonna give you the illusion of balance. If you know you're
Okay.
already big at the top, then you don't need a lot of focus. You don't need a
Right.
lot of focus on this.
Yes.
You need something that's going to balance you out. You
Okay.
don't want something that's tight up here and tight down there. It's going, you look like that. You don't want to look like that. You don't want to
You
look like that.
stupid.
You want something that's going to balance you
Yes.
out. So you might do the wide leg pants, because that's going to take so much away from the fact that you are that D,
Yeah.
that shape. you know, the wide leg pants are going to be flattering on you. You don't want to put on you don't want to put on the skinny leg jeans.
Right.
You don't want to put those on. That's not going to be flattering on you.
Okay.
With the top tight, and you got on that's not flattering on you,
Okay.
especially if you got that V shape. If you got that rectangle shape,
Uh-huh.
you put something on that's going to give you the illusion of a waistline, like I said,
Mhm.
or wear a belt. So a belt is going to pull you in and give you a waistline.
Got you.
The other thing is you look at possibly your arms. You got long arms. You probably gonna want to wear long sleeves
Mhm.
or short sleeves. Something in between is
Okay.
gonna make your arms look too lanky, lanky looking. And
Yes.
you don't want to look like that. The other thing is if you know you got a little pudge, like I call mine the menopause
Mhm.
pudge,
Mhm.
you definitely need to put something on that's gonna kind of camouflage.
Okay.
You need to camouflage that little
Okay.
that
Tell us
little
about
pudge.
horizontal stripes, horizontal or vertical. What the don'ts? So is it if you're bigger, horizontal?
I love the horizontal.
Okay.
I love the horizontal. I do.
Okay.
I love the horizontal, but it's going to depend on the way the actual top is made. The
Got
top and the bottom.
Okay.
That's going to make a difference.
Okay.
And the other thing is let a mirror be your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let a
Yes.
mirror be your friend. And also, it's so funny. Sometimes I'll tell people, I'll see somebody, I'll be like, they don't have no friends.
No.
If you know your friend, something is not flattering on your friend,
Please.
sometimes you just got to be honest and tell
Yeah.
them.
And get out of that mentality. And again, I can wear what I want to. And we all can. But you want to look good. You want to be presentable. You want to eat. You want to eat up. So
You want to, for the outfit to flatter you.
yes.
To look good.
Yes.
That's what you want.
Yes.
And you want to be comfortable in it. That's another thing. Do you want to be comfortable in the outfit?
Right. That's right.
Some people, and I've seen some really curvy girls, they're confident, and I've seen them pull off some outfits
Yes.
that I myself would not wear.
Right.
But I've seen them pull it off.
Girl,
That's
yes.
Confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't put on something and you're not confident.
No. And it's going to show.
Exactly.
It's going to show.
Exactly. It's going to show.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to show. The other thing is, I think as we get older and get more mature, I've heard people say, well, look at her. Why she got that on as old as she is? No, I'm not that chick. Because I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on. I've seen like a lot of women, some influencers that I follow online. I've seen women like in their late 70s.
Yes.
And to pull off outfits and they eat now. They look good.
Yes.
They look good.
Yes.
Now, would I wear? It's some things I probably like. I'm not gonna wear no Daisy Dukes.
Right.
I'm gonna put some shorts on though.
Mm-hmm.
Make no mistake about it. I'm gonna wear.
You have some beautiful legs,
but they're not gonna be no Daisy Dukes.
Right. Right. Gotcha.
I might not. I probably won't even put on a midi top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna put that on at a certain age.
Yes.
But I might wear a crop top.
Come on.
With maybe a little sliver of skin, but it's going to be the way that I style it.
That's it. That's it right there. Like I was telling you with the sweater I got. It's a crop sweater, but from the end of it to where the skirt began, it's probably like, that much. And it's so cute. So, but sis, I thank you. Please tell Mr. Simpson I said I didn't mean to go over this long.
Yeah, Mr. Simpson is up there in his man cave.
I thank you so much. This has been a blessing. I really hope that the viewers, everyone that will be listening to this will get something out of it. This will be on Roku and Fire TV Monday at 9 a.m. on Just Being V. With Winning in Prayer Global Network. Just Being V airs 9 o'clock every Monday morning, and Let's Talk with God airs at 10 o'clock on every Tuesday. So
Awesome.
Please check out. So, girl, you're gonna be on TV. Just
Wow.
download the Winning in Prayer app on Roku TV, and yeah,
You know, you need to tell me how can I, because you know I'm technologically challenged. Just
I'll tell you.
send me some
I'll tell you.
direction,
So
some
when you
instruction.
go on your TV and it say apps, and you just search and put Winning in Prayer, and it'll come. You just
Okay.
download it. Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll see all, our church videos,
I will
my
do
Just
that.
Being V, all of that stuff. So yeah, yeah. So I thank you, sis. I love
I
you.
thank you so
You
much for the
are
opportunity. It has
always,
been, I've absolutely enjoyed it. It's been really laid back. It's been real. You have been real
always.
in your usual
You know
loving,
how we do.
pleasant, real, down to earth, godly self.
Thank you. I got something I need to ask you, but we're gonna talk afterwards. So don't hang up.
Okay.
We're gonna talk after I get done with this. So I pray nothing but blessings towards you. I pray that your territory continues to enlarge. I pray that God continues to anoint you and grace you for every assignment that He gives you. I pray nothing but increase. I pray peace and joy in the name of Jesus. I pray that you constantly indulge in the abundance that He has given you and your husband. I pray for your grandchild, that he will grow to be the man that God has created him to be. I pray that he will have the right people around him, and you, your daughter. I pray that he will always be pleasing to God and make y'all proud. And those are my prayers for you.
In the
In
name
the
of,
name of
and I
Jesus.
receive it in the name of
I
Jesus.
love you, sis.
And I say, may God bless you 1,000-fold for everything you have poured out into the lives of other people. May He enlarge and expand your territory. And may you be blessed, and may you excel and exceed at everything you set your hand to do. In Jesus' name.
Amen. I receive that. I love you. I
I
love you
love
so
you.
much. Again, please don't hang up. So, y'all have tuned into Just Being V with my beautiful sister, Sharon Simpson, on fashion and just looking good, being presentable, being comfortable, but most of all, being you. Just be you. That's it. Just be you. And I thank y'all so much. Let me shrink this down. Okay. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. And again, this will air Monday. What is that? The 26th. The 26th at 9:00 a.m. on Roku TV. And the episode I just did before this one with Let's Talk with God, that will be on tomorrow at 10:00 a.m. on Roku TV. And as always, I love y'all and agape. Hold on, sis. Okay.